Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, the Frugal Ify. So a few weeks ago, I made a declutter with me, like declutter my office shelves video, which from what I can see, didn't really work. It was a bit of a weird experimental video for me. If you want to check it out, please do, but I think most people clicked off it quite quickly. It could have been better done. But anyway, although I'm not still filming any more declutter with me videos, I'm still in the process of decluttering my home. It's 2020 and I want to have another refresh and kind of like root out the little things that I don't need anymore and just get rid of more stuff. I do find with myself, and I don't know if any of you are like this, and if you are, please do drop down in the comments and let me know. Whenever I'm stressed, whenever I'm agitated, or sometimes particularly happy, I will walk around my flat and just throw things away. Not things that I need, and I don't mean I do it in anger, but I will actually just root out pieces of paper, old like trinkets and things that I haven't used or looked at in a while, and I'll throw them away. And I just feel so much lighter, so much more at ease. It's a really weird coping mechanism that I've developed, but actually it is supporting my move towards being more of a minimalist, and it definitely helps with being frugal because I'm like, don't buy it because eventually you're just going to throw it away. Anyway, I thought it would be a good idea for me to share some decluttering ideas that may benefit you all, and just let you know a few of the things that I'm going through at the moment and some additional things that may help with your decluttering journey if that's what you're doing right now. Okay, let's go. So my first decluttering tip is to clear out your bra and knicker drawer, and if you're a guy, your underwear drawer. Get rid of anything that has a hole in it, that's a bit stained, the elastic is a little bit loose or it's snapped, and also all of the uncomfortable sexy stuff that you never wear anymore, but it's just there because you think just in case you might be motivated to wear it, but you know you're never going to. Just throw it all away, just get rid of it. So my second decluttering tip is to go through your sock drawer and pull out all of those single mismatched socks and get rid of them. You're never gonna find the pair, because where are they? Like, actually, where do they go? But aside from that, even if you were to find them, in fact, you're never gonna find them, just get rid of them. So for women, my third decluttering tip is to clear out makeup that you don't use anymore. Set a period of time. If you know you haven't used a particular item in 6 months, just throw them away. Just get rid of them. Get rid of those eyeshadows, those lipsticks, those lip pencils, etc. that you never use. They're not in your routine or your fancy going out routine or anything like that. Just get rid of them. And then also, if there are anything that you've had and you've been using it for quite a while and you only use it on an ad hoc basis, check to see whether it's expired or not. And if it has expired, just throw it away. It's not good for you. You don't want to get eye or skin infections just because you kind of think, well, what's the point of replacing it? Throw it away and just don't replace it. So tip number 4 is to get rid of hair products or skincare products that you're kind of just keeping because maybe they've got a little bit left in them. Something I know I do, especially with hair products, is if they have a little bit of product left, I'll be reluctant to throw them away because I tell myself I'll add a little bit of water to them and make them into a leave-in or put them into another bottle. I find with me that if I don't do it in the moment I tell myself I'm going to do it, it doesn't get done. And then the bottle just sits there doing nothing because maybe I'll try and use up that last bit of product. If you're like that and you're kind of just keeping things because you may try and scrape them out, of course it's better to use up all of your product right down to the last drop. But if you're kind of just keeping bottles because just in case, just get rid of them, just throw them away. So my 5th decluttering tip is to sort through all of the books that you have in your home. Decide which ones you want to keep because you still have to read them, like the ones behind me here, or because they're important to you and you think you may reread them later or you require them professionally or for your development. The ones that you no longer need, make an effort to either donate them to a charity shop, give them to friends and family, or do what I did and start selling them secondhand on Amazon or other book selling platforms. It will definitely free up space. Decluttering tip number 6 is for your kitchen. And it's your kitchen containers, those plastic containers you either buy in the supermarket or you wash out after you've had a takeaway. Now, I recommend going through, and I don't know if you're like me, but I do have a little drawer in my kitchen that's full of these containers. I recommend going through either your cupboard, your drawer, or wherever you keep them, and just match them up with lids. If they don't have lids, just get rid of them. So the 7th thing that you can look at decluttering are documents. If you're like me, I just happen to collect documents in my home. There's always mail coming through, documentation from work, life admin. Papers just tend to build up. So I do recommend making an effort to actually go through all of your paperwork and decide what you need. If you do require it, either file it away, or as an alternative, you can take a picture of the documents, scan them potentially, and upload them to the cloud. The 8th decluttering tip is to look through your medicines and vitamin drawer or cabinet, wherever you keep them. Look for expired medications or unfinished courses of medicines. I think everybody should know by now that if you haven't finished a course of medicine, that is not good for you. But you should just never take antibiotics or any medicine that you just may have lying around, rather than actually going and seeking proper medical advice and actually getting a new prescription for the thing that you need. So if you have any unused medicine because you haven't finished a course, or anything you have is expired, just get rid of them. It's much better to be safe that way. Tip number 9 may be quite a big job, but that is to declutter your wardrobe. Get rid of all the clothes that no longer fit, get rid of all the junk clothes, get rid of the clothes that are not worth you actually mending. Although you should consider mending before purchasing anything else. So definitely donate them, give them away to charity shops or to friends and family. If they're items of clothing that you cannot give away, just recycle them. Decluttering idea number 10 is to go through your sentimental items. As you go through anything you keep purely because of the sentiment and the memories it brings you, please do ask yourself, why is it important? What does it actually bring you? And is it really valuable? Is a ticket stub from 3 years ago really sentimental, or are you a hoarder? And you have to be quite strict with yourself about that, because if you're keeping it just to have a physical thing to touch, but you genuinely haven't seen it for 3 years, then you don't need it, you can get rid of it. Idea number 11 is to go through your food cupboards and your fridge and freezer looking for expired food. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I have a spice cupboard that is full, and there are a lot of things in there that I'm just kind of like picking out. But there are things in there that have expired that do need to go, and so they will be the next thing that I will be clearing through. Also, if you've got things in your freezer that you just haven't used in quite a while, food will not last forever in the freezer. Yes, it will prolong its lifestyle. Yes, it will prolong the length of time that you can actually eat it safely, but it will not last forever. So if you have meat or things in that, if you have meat or vegetables, etc., that have been in there for quite some time, please do check whether they are actually still edible. Either eat them, or just, if you think genuinely they're no longer safe, throw them away and get into a routine of actually rotating the food that is in your freezer. Idea number 12 is to go through your jewellery box and clear out any single studs, broken clasps, things that you no longer wear. If they're still wearable, donate them to friends, family, or just give them to a charity shop. So decluttering idea number 13 is really a 3-in-1 because they all involve your phone. So my recommendations are to sort through apps and get rid of the ones you really don't need anymore because they're taking up space on your phone. Delete numbers that are now obsolete. That guy that you used to talk to a couple of years ago, get rid of that. That service that you needed, so you saved the number but you're never going to use it again, just get rid of it. So go through your contacts and clear out the numbers that you no longer need to contact anymore and will not be contacting you. So you don't need their ID coming up if they phone or text or WhatsApp you. And the final thing is to delete pictures, memes and videos from your phone that people may be sending you from WhatsApp that you may have taken yourself but that actually you've never gone back and looked at, and they're just taking up space on your phone. So go through them, clear them out. Potentially think about uploading them to the cloud so you can actually save space on your phone, but you still have the archive of those pictures and videos because they're important to you. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Those were my quick decluttering ideas and tips, things that you may want to give a try. If there's anything I've missed, please do drop down in the comments and let me know. I'm always looking for inspiration, and as you now know, I love to throw things away. So if I have the opportunity and I've missed something, I want to jump onto it. If you like more content like this on frugality, personal development, minimalism, please do hit the like button and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Okay, till next time, bye.